What are famous digital privacy surveillance cases? Imagine a world where your phone calls, emails, and even your location are watched without your knowledge. That's what some of the most talked about digital privacy cases reveal. These stories show how governments and companies have crossed lines, sparking debates about personal freedoms. One of the biggest cases is the National Security Agency mass surveillance program, which was exposed by whistleblower Edward Snowden in 2013. It showed that the NSA was collecting millions of Americans' phone records and internet data without warrants. They worked with telecom giants like AT&T to copy and store this information. The program included a secret facility called Room 641A, where internet traffic was intercepted secretly. Snowden's leaks made many people question if such surveillance violated the Fourth Amendment, which protects against unreasonable searches and seizures. Another important case is United States versus Jones from 2012. The Supreme Court ruled that attaching a GPS device to a person's car without a warrant is illegal. This decision made it clear that tracking someone's movements digitally needs proper legal approval. It set a precedent that digital privacy is protected under the Fourth Amendment, even when tracking is done electronically. In 2014, the Supreme Court decided Riley versus California. Police wanted to search a suspect's phone after an arrest, but the court said they needed a warrant first. This case highlighted how much personal information is stored on modern smartphones, from messages to photos and even banking details. It reinforced that digital privacy rights are just as important as physical privacy. Then came Carpenter versus United States in 2018. The court ruled that law enforcement must get a warrant to access someone's historical cell phone location data. This data can show detailed patterns of where a person has been over months or years. The court recognized that this kind of information deserves Fourth Amendment protection because it reveals personal movements. There is also the ongoing case of FBI versus Fazaga, which started around 2021. It involves the FBI secretly surveilling Muslim American communities based on religion. Critics say this kind of surveillance violates religious freedoms and privacy rights. It raises questions about how law enforcement can target specific groups without proper oversight. Another case that made headlines was Sarkar versus Doe, where the American Civil Liberties Union challenged a government subpoena demanding the identity of an anonymous online commenter. This case brought attention to online anonymity and how digital privacy can be challenged in court. These cases show how digital privacy has become a key part of civil liberties. Laws like the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act and the Electronic Communications Privacy Act regulate government access to digital data. But critics say these laws often allow secret searches without enough transparency. Knowing these stories helps people understand their rights. It's important to realize that government surveillance usually needs a warrant, but some data can be collected secretly. Your phone and online activities contain sensitive information protected by recent court decisions. Using encryption and privacy tools can help keep your digital life safe. Understanding these cases and legal rules gives you a better idea of what privacy rights you have in the digital world. It's about knowing when your rights are protected and when they might be at risk. Staying informed helps you make smarter choices about your digital privacy every day.